realizing, like, how you gonna be a narcissist and cater to an alpha man?
Both things can be true. Let's bring it down a notch for the people that aren't experienced a relationship at that level yet, because maybe they're, just not at that level. You got to call it a spade, right? They're having little broke relationships. I don't know. I still be.
This is where I would help you and just be like,
no, I know that's
fair. I can hear the comments now.
Some people just like to hear themselves talk. And Cristina Mackey is one of those people that like to sound and talk smart, but they completely contradict themselves when it comes to the things that they actually want. Welcome to my channel. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the show. I'm beginning to notice a trend that the people that talk the most about relationships and lifestyle, because they look good or because they look and present themselves in a particular way, they tend to have a high sense of confidence when they talk about the stupidest things.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Cristina Mackey is an ex of Rick Ross. And why is this important? You will know as we get deeper into this video. But she's online and going viral for saying some things about how a woman should carry herself when it comes to the dating profile of her life. And I want to believe that she has some experience in that department.
Let's bring it down a notch for the people that aren't experienced a relationship at that level yet, because maybe they're, just not at that level. You got to call it a spade, right? They're having little broke relationships. I don't know. I still be.
This is where I would help you and just be like,
no, I know that's
fair. I can hear the comments now.
I believe as a woman, and this is what I teach in my book, right? It's Jim Over Him. We're working on the release. As a woman, you should not be having sexual relationships if you don't have your hobbies, your passions, and your goals in line. I'm not saying you don't deserve to have fun as a young woman. I'm not saying hold yourself back until marriage has passed. No, I'm saying chill out. Stop dating right now. Lock in. I'm saying make a week's worth of content. You guys are so eager, and I've been this woman, therefore I can speak on it. So eager to lay up under a man and just spend time with him and just kind of crave and desire a relationship so bad that you lose sight of your goals and your hobbies and who you said you wanted to become.
But also knowing that how you see yourself and how you carry yourself most of the time gets you to where you are or where you will be in your lifetime. You can come on a podcast or in an interview and say the nicest and the smartest things because you want to present yourself and promote your brand. You can do it! But in your own personal life, when it comes to actually doing the things that you say, working hard and leaving men behind, focusing on your purpose and being healthy, you can say one thing, but in your life you have chosen to be with people that are not the healthiest. You put yourself in unhealthy situations, and then you try to justify it by sounding smart.
I believe a man settles your spirit. I believe a man anchors your heart. I believe when you're frantic and when you're dramatic and when you're emotional and when you're on your period and you're expressing and feeling all these just girly things, I get to blame it on being a woman because it's true. And when a man grounds you and when he says like, what's the problem? I laugh almost at myself like, I'm ridiculous. Why was I just upset about that? Oh, I got to pay this. I got to do this. I got to do all these things. When a man comes in your life and he's like, I got you. Relax. Settle down.
Okay.
I can be more feminine.
Right there,
right.
Where you at, when a man says, relax. At what time or what tier of the relationship should that be
implemented? Immediately.
You want to be with a man that is in quote high value because you want the man to respect you being hardworking as well. But at the same time, you also want that man to promote your business, which contradicts the point of if you're going to work on yourself and build your own empire without men in your life, why do you then need a man that is financially on a level that you would like to promote your business? Can you not be with him simply because you want to be with him?
What's some advice you could give to women wanting to or attempting to date a high profile or wealthy man?
My advice would be, first of all, if you're going to date a high profile man, have a business. Make him promote your business. Because number one, these men will camouflage. Have a business. If he likes you like he says he do, make him post it to all his followers over and over again. Get your sales up.
Or is that just something that you like to hide and keep to yourself because you're afraid of how it will make you look? Wait for a second. I gotta ask a question. Have y'all subscribed to this channel yet? I know you are enjoying this video, so make sure you subscribe so we can fly. Back to the video. And you realize with these people that when they get themselves in unforeseen circumstances or circumstances that they put themselves in but don't want to take responsibility for themselves, they tend to blame it on their zodiac signs or their lifestyle.
I'm a Virgo.
They tend to say, I'm a Virgo. This is just how I portray myself, or this is just how I'm meant to be. So either you take me as I am, or you leave me alone. One would realize that this is not even an age thing. This is just you're either smart or you're not type of thing.
Looking good, y'all. She's doing all this yapping, and the relationship is not gonna last. You heard me right. And why you ask? Some of y'all already know. Cheating allegations, right? All in the cards. I done seen it. Cheating allegations, and what I heard is Mr. over here, he's been doing this to previous women that he has been with. When I look at the cards, it gives me the energy of, yeah, whatever. On to the next one. Mind you, this man has money. Come on, dude. He know what he doing. You know what? She may stay. All this yapping she been doing on the internet, she may stay for face value. But we'll see. Stay tuned.
And when it comes to the things that she's saying on this podcast, when it comes to the man that she wants and what she's willing to tolerate, if you look at Cam's face, he knows that this girl is lost. He knows that she doesn't even know what she wants, because the things that she's asking for, it comes with a certain type of lifestyle that she may not like. And as long as those things are not in her face, or it's not something that she knows about, she's willing to ignore it and pretend like it's not there. But yet, she will talk about how a man's masculine presence is so important to the emotional stability of a woman. But do you realize that everything that a man does, especially if his woman doesn't know about it or he's trying to live a double life, will negatively affect the relationship that he has with the woman that is in his life?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You cannot have one without the other. That sounds like a contradiction. Now, this is the funnier part. After she's broken up with Rick Ross and knowing what is good and what is bad and what she took and what she learned from that previous relationship, Cam asked her if she would get back together with him, knowing what she knows now. And this is what this lady had to say.
Would you date him again?
Yes. Would I marry him? No.
Knowing what you know now, would you date him again? Not for the second time. I'm saying for the first time. Would you?
For the first time?
No.
Oh, buckle up, baby. Yes.
Why?
It was fun.
Okay.
That was joy. It wasn't a day I didn't laugh. He cured my little pimples because I was just laughing all the time.
Yeah. And mind you, this is the same woman that wants to get married and have kids. So the question now comes down. Why would you still date someone like Rick Ross if you know that is not what you want? And it comes down to one answer: for financial and business purposes. But yet, she's still losing other areas of her life at the same time. Fuck. While advising women to focus on the grind and not allowing men to be the reason as to why they are going to be where they are in the future. Cristina Mackey just sees money and high value men as a stepping stone. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you keep it the same with what you tell people. You cannot tell people to do one thing and let you doing the other, and then judge them and pretend like you did not do the same thing to get to where you are. At the end of the day, do not listen to people that come on this podcast, because on this podcast and in interviews like this, I feel like it's the blind leading the blind. Liars are lying to liars, and people are not generally being honest with themselves when it comes to things like this. And if somebody cannot be honest with themselves, do not expect them to be honest with you. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.